Welcome to Mastering Music with Matthew. Today, music teachers react to Floor Jansen's Vocal Masterclass number 3. We're going to be doing some singing warm-up exercises. And with me today, I have a good friend, vocal student, and also music teacher, Jennifer Valaket. How you doing, Jennifer?
Good. How are you? Thanks for having me today.
Yeah, so you've come with me for Floor's vocal exercise number 1, where we focused on don't stress your jaw, and we learned to keep our jaw straight, dropping it straight down. Then you were with me on the breathing exercises, where we learned to inflate from the belly and use the abdominal muscles to squeeze the air out, and then allowing that air to just come back in on its own without really even having to take an inhale.
Yeah,
What do you think? Have you been practicing these wonderful exercises?
I have. I think it's really been helping, and I've been putting that along with what you've taught me. And I used to get sore throats when I sing, but not as much anymore. So it's really great. I really do think it's all helping. So.
Excellent. That's wonderful. So we're going to talk about it a lot more at the end. So without further ado, here we go. Floor Jansen, Vocal Masterclass number 3.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the third masterclass. Today we'll be talking about warming up exercises, why to warm up, and of course how to warm up. Well, for me, warming up exercises are more than just warming up the vocal cords. There's a mental aspect to it as well, which puts me into I'm gonna sing now mode. Everybody's always busy with a lot of different kinds of things, and sometimes the switch from all of that to actual doing exercises is quite big. So these exercises give you time to start focusing, activating your body, and setting your mind on singing and not everything else. There are of course debates about whether or not you need to warm up, since the vocal cords are in a warm, moisty environment already. I personally think so, but I also really think that it's very personal which exercises work for you, how long you need to warm up, how you need to warm up. That's something you need to kind of figure out, but I will be going through a couple of exercises that I personally have always used and that has helped me in the conditioning of my voice, the putting the combination of, or the switch from going from something new to fully automatic behavior. Like I said also in the previous masterclasses, I don't go on stage thinking I need to remember how to breathe, I need to remember how the position of my mouth and jaw is. That became automatic behavior, and doing exercises regularly help you to program yourself that way. That's why they are so important. They give you a lot of time to still focus on the basics, good breathing, good support of the muscles, that right position of mouth and jaw. So we're going to go through a couple of my personal favorites. The exercises I'm going through today with you are my personal favorites. Once again, they might not work for you. We're going to go through a bit of a scale. Stop where you feel that it's okay to stop. If it's getting too high, that's fine. You don't need to go all the way and squeeze and force yourself. Everybody's in a different, built differently and has a different range. So I'm just going to go through a little bit. Also a recommendation I'm going to repeat, and I will be repeating this quite often. Rehearse in front of a mirror. Standing up. I'm of course sitting down because I'm going to play the piano a little bit, but preferably I stand up, because doing the exercises for the breathing correctly and activating your body and all those muscles correctly is best done standing. So standing in front of a mirror, one of my personal favorites goes like this. Zing. I'm singing on an You might notice that my mouth is dropping open. I'm trying to relax my jaw as much as I can, let it hang. I'm not going to sing loud, I'm just going to slowly vibrate and warm up my vocal cords without any force. While I'm doing this, I'm trying to focus on how I'm breathing. Am I breathing towards my belly? Can I feel my belly button go out and back in when I start to sing? This is only light singing, so not that much activity is happening. You do not need very much support of your muscles. You do not need very much air. Take it easy. The higher we get though, the more support you need. And of course, remember, from the first note until the very last one, we need breath support. So don't give it all away in the first half and find out that yes, I finally made the highest note, but now I don't have any juice left on the end. You want to have power from the first to the very last note. Remember that. We're going to go through a couple of those notes. There we go. Zing. 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 You might notice that the higher you get, the more support you need. Not necessarily much more air. You're not sitting there powering or standing preferably in front of the mirror, but slowly but surely you're building up more. So when we're here, we're going to need a lot of control to make sure that that high note comes out. Once again, if this is too high, if it doesn't feel comfortable, don't do it. Everybody's built differently. It's not a contest. So yeah, we're going to go back down. We're going to go back down even a bit more low. And also for lower notes, as much as for higher notes, they ask for a little bit more control, so a little bit more support from your muscles. Once again, since we're not singing super loud, we don't need much air. Just keep it controlled, feel what you're doing. Focus, now that we're not singing any words or complicated songs, focus on the basics, right breathing, right muscles, not the wrong ones. Don't start frowning. Don't put the jaw towards the front. Keep it behind, like that, as we did in the first masterclass. If you feel that it would help you during the exercise to put your finger behind your teeth, make sure you do so. Look in the mirror that your jaw is not winning the fight and pushing your finger out. But keep it straight. There we go. We go back down. Zing. Sing. There was a bit of a B note, but sing. 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 Don't be frowning. Sing. And relax. Sing. Gently build up and let go. Sing and release. Sing. 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 Zing. All right. The next exercise is actually the same notes, but on of Marie, with again a very relaxed face, relaxed lips. We're just humming, and it could be that after you've been doing this exercise, it feels like you have a little bit slime already coming loose in your throat. A natural reaction could be to do that, which is actually quite the knock on the face of your vocal cords. It's better in that case, if you feel there's a little bit more mucus that's been gathering there, to do an exercise like this. It looks actually easier than it is. You can give it a go, and if you look in the mirror, try not to laugh. I know this is not the prettiest of exercises, but it's very efficient, and it's much more gentle for your vocal cords to remove some of that mucus that might have been bugging you. So just go up and down your range in an easy way. And if you have kids, I'm sure they find it amusing too. All right, we go through that exercise on like this. All the same rules apply. Stress the muscles you need, relax the ones you don't. Breathe through your belly. Don't breathe too much, you still don't need very much air. It needs to be controlled, but it's easy going. The higher we get, the more power we need. The lower they get, the more power we need. And we want to have enough energy from the first to the very last note. There we go. Mouth and jaw. How's the breathing? Are we frowning? Are the lips relaxed? Now we're going down. Energy, not power, not volume. Alrighty, we're gonna open up a little bit. Same procedure. Make sure that when you sing this, there is real E and a real O, which is really formed in different places in your mouth, where the E is formed really far in the back. It's like your tongue in the back forming an E, and the O is formed in the front of your mouth. Make sure to open your mouth. Some people barely open their mouth and then the sound just doesn't come out. That doesn't mean you need to because it's not the time yet, but make sure you open your mouth enough. Me, ooh. They need to sound very different. We're gonna do another one of those, making a few bigger steps. which means there's more control necessary as we jump bigger jumps. Ooh, when we come here, the breathing needs to, the support needs to really be there to make sure that also this note sounds nice and there is still enough left to make it to the very end. It's gonna sound like this. Okay, we're gonna look at the belly again. Is it working? Are those muscles working in the belly, in the back? Are we not stressing any other muscles we don't need? Frowning. I'm frowning, I know I do a bit. Not all automatic things go away. Relaxed jaw for this. It's just relaxing, relaxing, forming me like a smile, like an inner smile. Me, you. You can even exaggerate. You know, when you're by yourself and you're standing in front of the mirror, try a few different E's and Oo's. Why not? We're gonna do this together. There we go. Me, you. Still powering, yes. Next one. Me, you. Still powering. Now we let go. Me, you. And relax. Me, you. Still powering. Then you let go. Me, that's enough, quit. If you feel I can do more, we do one more. One more. Okay. We need a lot of power for this. Still not too much breath. You know, we're still not needing to go all the way here. Because once again, think of that blown up balloon that builds up pressure. The more pressure we build up, the more of our energy we need to keep all that back. So we don't need so much of that. We need a lot of support. Relax here. Then we go back. It helps to make a lot of this. Oh, help. It's getting low for me. There. All right. Well, it's getting warmer and warmer. I'd like to do one more exercise in a bit of a different vocal type. Vocal types and styles and sounds we're going to come back to in vocal in masterclass number 4, but we now went through more the classical sound, the head voice, but I'd like to do one exercise on yeah, and not like yeah with just and to the front, but like yeah, like that, with a lot of what they call twang. It needs to sound very much like that. The more the better, okay? It doesn't need to sound nice. It's all about warming up the voice. We can put a ye in front of it because it helps us easier into the yeah. Yeah. Not pretty. Twang can actually sound like a baby. Sorry about that. Which some American dialects. I'd like a hamburger. Or a piano playing cat. All those super pretty sounds you can practice at home in front of the mirror. I'm sure you and your neighbors are gonna love it, but it will help you to find the necessary amount of twang. We're just gonna exaggerate a little bit on this. Yeah. Once again, it's not a nasal sound, it's formed in your throat. There we go. Make it pretty. Yeah. biting an apple. Yeah. The jaw is not fully relaxed, but it's not tensed either. It's like biting an apple. Yeah. Lots of twang. And of course, we're still breathing right. We're still giving enough power. This needs a lot of power. A little bit of air though. Yeah. Yeah. For the next one, I'm gonna invite you to not breathe in at all, but just don't breathe. I'm not breathing. Yeah! Now we do the same with a lot of air. Yeah! Now we take just a tiny bit. Yeah! You see, you don't need so much. You actually barely need anything. Almost nothing. Yeah! But I need a lot of power. And we go back. Yeah! 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 Bring on that twang. Yeah! Check on the mouth. Yeah! Yeah! Still there? Yeah! Yeah! All right, we're warm. Thank you so much for watching Masterclass number 3. Do remember to have patience with yourself. You need to build up things step by step. Practice in front of the mirror. And again, patience, patience, patience. It's going to be so rewarded when you take every step of all the basics. In the next masterclass, we'll be talking more about the different vocal styles, what you can do with your voice, different sounds and effects. And as of now, you can actually become a member of my YouTube channel. And the exclusive thing for members is that you can ask questions from the class, and they will be answered in a video, but member questions only. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I hope this will help you on your way to singing. As long as you enjoy, that's the most important thing of it all. Thank you again, and I'll see you for another masterclass. Bye.
Very cool class. What do you think, Jennifer? I enjoyed that.
That was amazing. I had to stop a few times because my throat got a little sore, but she doesn't know that though. But that's where your exercises come in, and I'm using both of them, and I really love the they're just going up. And then when she said if you have to stop, I liked that because I did actually stop at that high note because I was like, no, not today. But it's good that she recognizes that some people just can't do that yet, but not to say that we won't be able to, but for now. And anyway, I think that's really good instruction.
I enjoy the way that the whole thing was structured. So for me, being a voice teacher for many years, the thing that I was focused on the most throughout was using the belly muscles, and then not like consciously taking big breaths in, because like that's something that she talked about that, I guess I would do that.
Yeah.
I would, take that get extra full of air for, a long phrase or whatever. And
right.
That may not have necessarily been the best tactic. So that one where she said, just don't breathe in at all. Just push in the air that's already there. Right? And
like
she
that.
waited a few seconds before, so, you probably didn't just breathe in, right? It was like, ooh, yeah, I could totally do that. Wow. Yeah. I mean, I can, you know what I mean? I just with the pushing. We started off with Zing.
That was cool.
And see, I'm focused here. I'm focusing down here. I'm kind of low here. So when I'm doing this singing, right? I'm focused here. Zing. See, as my belly, it gradually goes in, it rolls from the top down and crushes in, forces the air out, and I can just do that gradually and just allow it to roll is the best way I can explain it, like a wave, And then as long as you
Yeah.
don't get all the way down to the very bottom too quick, you've still got plenty of air to sustain that last note extra if you need to. And then just by letting it release,
I love that. Yeah.
enough air comes in
I love
that
that
you're ready to
exercise.
go again. It's almost like circular breathing, almost, because you don't even really need to like put the effort
Pretty
into a
awesome.
breath, right? The breath just happens, and then you just keep going.
Yeah. I love how she emphasized that. It was pretty awesome.
And then when we were
Mhm.
doing the E and oo, right? I noticed that she put a little bit of O in her oo. Just a little bit of O.
Right.
Because a little bit of O in your oo makes it just so much warmer and so much deeper sounding.
It's almost like a flute embouchure. Almost.
Right.
That's how I thought of it a little bit when
Right.
she was doing that.
It adds a little bit of that blowing over a Coke bottle sound, that hooty sound that we've
Right.
talked about. So I noticed that her voice is just naturally doing that. She's
Mhm.
just got such a control of the resonance. So, and she was saying the E is formed in the back like a smile. So we got to remember that.
Right.
It's just a really, really great masterclass series. I'm feeling
It
that,
is.
whether you're beginner, intermediate, or advanced, I mean, there's definitely something for
Yeah.
everyone to learn here and, revisit and keep coming back to it and enjoying it.
And
I'm proud to
there
say
is
that I
if
have
oh
another
sorry.
teacher.
Yeah, I was gonna say there is because like if you look at it this way, you're advanced and I'm beginner. So it's kind of cool that we're both, learning from that.
Is there one more that sticks out in your head that you'd like to go over before we end this video?
Um, I really liked that last one she did. I'm trying to remember exactly what it was. Because I got the ooh,
The belting one?
yes, because I tend to belt when I sing,
Mm-hmm.
so that helps control it a little better.
Right, that is the yeah. For that one, remember, just start with the belly, and then the smile, and then the
Mhm.
biting the apple. Like imagine your mouth, right? You're biting the apple. Don't be pretty. For this one, she said, "Yeah, you want to try to sound? You want to try to sound like that, right?
Yeah.
Ah! Bite
Huh?
the apple. Bite the apple." One of the things that I really like that I'm absorbing into my teaching is the concept of talking mirror, because that really is what the teacher needs to be, to be able to reflect back to you what you're doing and
Yeah.
maybe help you to adjust. It's a beautiful analogy that's really, really easy to understand.
Mhm.
I really thank you, Jennifer, for being with me today on Mastering Music with Matthew, and we look forward to the fourth masterclass. We will be checking it out and giving you guys our 2 cents about it because, man, these classes are
Yes.
amazing. Thank you so much to Floor for doing this for us, and we really appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe to Jennifer's music page. Make sure you subscribe to Floor Jansen. Subscribe to Matthew's Music Lesson Studio. Like this video, share, and I'll see you guys next time on Mastering Music with Matthew.